Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Poppin' Off. I am your host, Pd PopOff. How's everybody doing out there, huh? You doing all right? You doing good? Good. Great. Grand. Love to hear it, dude. So, yeah, dude. Last week we were grateful, and we still are. We still are. But I just want to pop off about something real quick. And I don't like making shit political, right? Because I know just as many people on the other side of the fence. Well, let me rephrase that. I know just as many people on both sides of the political spectrum that are fucking twats, that are just retarded twats, right? Just because you're a Trump supporter doesn't automatically make you immune from being a fucking retard. And likewise, just because you're a fucking soy boy liberal cuck doesn't make you a retard, right? Like I know a few soys. I know a few soy liberal fucks, and they're cool. Like they're fine. We disagree politically, right? We disagree in the political sphere of things, but I by no means think they're bad people. I just think they're retarded. Well, let me rephrase that. I just think that their politics are retarded, right? But they're cool. They're cool regardless. So right, like I'm not a Trump guy. I'm not one of those fucking sheep that's on the bandwagon of whatever trend is in, I got to support it. And on the inverse, whatever trend is in, I got to go against it. I'm not one of those guys. I'm a free thinker. I can make up my own fucking mind. I can make up my own decisions. Oh, dear. I can make my own. Hey, I can make up my own goddamn mind. I don't need you motherfuckers telling me what to think. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, hopefully I articulated that correctly and well enough for people to understand. I'm not a Trump guy. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm neither. I'm Petey goddamn fucking Popoff, all right? Understand that. Understand that. Now what I will say, as many of you may or may not know, I am a truck driver. That's what I do. By trade, that's what I do. That's how I make my shekels. You know what I'm saying? I drive a fucking big rig. I've been to 48 continental states. I've been to four different countries, four different territories. I'm a traveled man. All right, I done seen some shit. I done heard some shit. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm gonna tell you, you might not want to hear, but that's okay. That's what I do. That's what I do. I tell people the shit that they don't want to hear because they ain't had a fucking daddy or a mammy in their life that put them in timeout. Right? I'm here to tell you the truth, at least from my perspective. And from my perspective, what I have seen lately, not always, but lately, and by lately I mean within the past 8 to 10 years, is a huge uptick in identity politics. People ascribe to one side or the other, and they fit in that box perfectly, and they're okay with it. That to me is lunacy. And they have become caricatures of the stereotypes that we perpetuate, right? Like, in my mind, the stereotype that comes to my mind with liberals is they're fucking soft, soy boy, fucking homos, right? And they're emotionally weak and they're retarded and they do things under the guise of virtue signaling, right? Like, I don't need to get into examples. We all know what I'm saying. And if you don't, fuck off. And on the other side of the spectrum, I view MAGA people as retarded, don't give a shit if they're right or wrong. They stick by their guns, literally and figuratively. They are against gay people. They're against trans people, black people. They're against anybody that's not their cousin, right? Like, those are the stereotypes. Maybe a little radical, you know, by force, by any means necessary type shit. Like, those are the stereotypes that come to my mind. And understand, like, I know what I'm saying. Those are the very polar opposites of the extremes, right? And then you got a guy like me who's pretty much in the middle, but I guess you could say leans a little left, if I'm being honest with you. But the scale has been slid so much that even a guy like me who has just, I like to think, common sense, who's rational and logical in his decision making, I'm viewed as a far right extremist. And, you know, I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm not an extremist. I think everybody deserves to have the chance to pursue happiness. Everybody has the God-given right to be a free and sovereign person under a free and sovereign God. And I also believe that they should have the right to pick their God or their deity. I am very much libertarian in my roots. Like, you've all heard the saying, don't tread on me. Well, that's kind of what my attitude is. Like, hey, I'm not bothering you. Don't bother me. If I'm not harming you or my neighbor or myself or anybody else, leave me the fuck alone. Like, let me pay taxes. Let me make this money. Thank you for the privilege. You know, and let me continue to pursue to be happy. Right? And like, you got to love the phrasing, pursuit of happiness. Happiness is not a God-given right. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. Happiness is something that you have to earn. It's a mindset, right? Yeah, I definitely phrased that wrong because it is a right. It is a God-given right. Everybody has the right to be happy, but you have to be able to pursue it, right? It's not just something that's given to you. It's a pipe dream. If you think you're just going to sit on the couch all day or sit on the street corner all day and be happy, you have to have some kind of aspiration, some kind of dream, some kind of ambition, hope, faith to propel you along, or else you just get stagnant. I know people that are fucking rich and they're just as miserable as the next person. Likewise, I have known a few people who were homeless and lived in a shelter and were just as happy and as content as could be. It is a mindset. It is a matter of perception. So I retract that. Everybody is born with the right to be happy. What makes America beautiful is you have the right to pursue it. Whatever your definition of happiness is, it's your right to pursue it. As long as you're following the goddamn rules. All right? If you're happy not working and sponging off of welfare, well, guess what? Now you're intruding on others. Now you are harming others. You're harming my pocketbooks. You're harming other people in that realm that could genuinely use welfare or food stamps or any kind of assistance. You know, my view on that is deemed radical or extreme. Sorry. I'm viewed extreme because I say I agree with some of the shit that Trump does. I agree with it. And yeah, it might be harsh. You're right. But this is a society. This is a civilization, right? When you are dealing with mass fucking numbers on the scale that we are at, there is no time for individualization. There just isn't. All right? There are too many people, too many personalities, too many ideologies, too many theologies for any one person or entity that's going to make everybody happy. It's unrealistic. It's impossible. And as a leader, right? Whether it's of a company, whether it's captain of a football team, whether it's a coach, whether it's the father figure, father of the household, mother of the household, or even the goddamn president of the United States, there has you got hey, you got to be a bad guy sometimes. As a parent, right? This is a microcosm, but as a parent in a family of 5, sometimes I got to do shit that makes all of my kids extremely unhappy. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't love you. I love you to death. But this is for your own good. Because you're too stupid at this age. You have no wisdom, no experience, no nothing to know any difference. And you might say, oh, well, perfect example. You know, the kids, oh, well, you know, your older, the oldest daughter, we'll call her, I ain't giving my kids' names out there. You go fuck yourself. We'll call her Carly. Okay? My youngest daughter, Shania. And then we got Junior. Shania will say, oh, well, how come Carly gets to do that? How come you didn't do that to Carly? Well, because Carly's not out here fucking around. Carly's not out here doing dumb shit. So she gets to reap the rewards. Okay? Now, when one of the kids does something that could potentially affect the entire familial unit, I put the kibosh on all of it. Oh, you guys want to keep fighting? Oh, you guys jealous because I fucking took your such and such's phone and now you guys are fighting, throwing tantrums in house? Oh, well, you took Carly's phone. You didn't take Carly's phone. Okay, yeah, well, Carly's not being retarded on her phone. And now Carly and Shania are fighting because Shania is all pissed because Carly didn't get her phone took. But now they're fighting. Okay, hey, all of yous, give me your phones. Shut up. Now I got Junior, Shania, and Carly's goddamn phone. Guess what? Now none of yous get a phone. Go outside and go fucking play in the street. Go outside and scratch your ass. I don't care. Trust me, Tik Tok ain't going anywhere. Not anytime soon. The chinks said they was going to take it and they never did. Fuck them. Right? Go. Scram. Scoot. Skedaddle. Get out of here. Skedaddle. Oh, and when I do it like that, they are pissed. But guess what? They understand the point. All right. If I don't act retarded, I can have the phone privilege. Right? It all stemmed from Shania. Shania, you fucked around. You got your phone privilege revoked. And then you got all bitter and pissed off at your older sister Carly. You guys and Carly, you took the bait and started fighting with her when you shouldn't have. So now, in Junior, you had nothing to do with it. You were just an innocent bystander. But guess what? You're part of the familial unit, dog. Give me your shit. That essentially right there, that little metaphor, if you weren't following along, I'll break it down for you. That's what Trump's doing. And I respect it. Motherfuckers can't act right. You can't act right. One person fucks up, the other person gets mad. Those two people start fucking fighting around. And then you got retards like me out here driving a big rig who don't have any vested interest in any of it and don't really give a shit. But we got to suffer too. But I'm okay with that. You know why? Because I'm a part of this goddamn country. I'm a part of the cunt. I'm a part of the cunt. You know what I mean? I'm a part of this goddamn cunt. And I'll do my civic duties, man. Hey, behave. Behave. So to a degree, I agree with some of the shit old Donnie J's doing. I definitely do. To a degree. You know? He's essentially doing a hard reset. I can see the fucking writing on the wall. I can see the bigger picture. A lot of people can't because they're too worried about being treated like individuals. When you are a part of a familial unit with over 340 million people in it, you are not a goddamn individual. You are a demographic. Understand that, you fucking momos. When you are a part of something this large, you are a demographic. Now, when you shrink it down to a more microscopic size, then you're an individual, right? Donnie J ain't dealing with you fucking retards on an individual basis. He's dealing with you motherfuckers purely on numbers and stats. Fuck you. And it angers me that I'm the only one who, not the only one, but I'm one of the only people that seemingly understands this. And I keep telling people this, like, what he's doing, is it really fucking like disrupting your day-to-day operations, man? Because it's not for me. It's not for my family. But then again, we work. We kill what we eat. You feel me? And if you don't understand what that means, go look it up. We kill what we eat out here. It's taken me a lot of years to get to this place because I used to be a lot left leaning. But then I got out and I saw how the real fucking world worked. And when nobody would give me a goddamn thing, I wanted better. Ain't nobody gonna give me shit just because I want better. Not mommy, not daddy, not the genie, not Jesus, not nobody. You know who's gonna give me better? My motherfucking hands and my work boots and my mind. With a lot of advice and suggestions along the way. A lot of it. But also being open-minded and being willing to take that advice and take those suggestions and going through a lot of fucking hardships and pain. A lot. People want easy shit. Nah, nothing great, nothing good comes from easy. You got to be at your fucking boiling point, to the point where you're ready to hang it up, literally or figuratively, where you're contemplating ending it, where you're ready to break, where you're ready to burst, where you're ready to just cave in and quit and check out. And then you have a choice. Do you cave in, quit, and check out? Or do you say, no, I'm going to do shit a little bit differently? You don't got to do it a lot differently. Do it a little bit differently. Well, I start doing shit a little bit differently. And things start getting better. So then I start doing things a lot of bit differently. And things start getting a lot better. Tired of hearing you fucking pussies out there complaining about shit. I'm tired of it. We're all tired of it. As a nation, the overwhelming majority vote is tired of it. So that brings me full circle to a post that was on the Mark Zuckerberg books. Some broad, liberal, fucking feminist broad who knows everything. She knows every goddamn thing. Can't tell her shit. She makes a post, whine, blatting, crying, and bitching. She puts up a picture that one of the gas stations is hiring for $19 an hour. And I'm paraphrasing because after I lit her shit up, she took the post down because I dropped truth bombs on her. I dropped some hardcore truth nukes on her. Truth fucking torpedoes, dude. And made her look silly. She had to take it down. You got no fight in this, dog. But the post essentially had the picture and she said, make this make sense. Someone, please make this make sense. You don't need a high school diploma. You don't need a GED. You don't need anything. And you could come here and work. Keyword, come here and work and make $19 an hour. But yet, me, with my bachelor's, can't even make that much. Someone make it make sense. So, as somebody who does not have degrees, only partial college, and who is a blue collar worker who has earned his keep, I said, well, what doesn't make sense? And she said, Pd PopOff, what do you mean? I just explained it. And I said, well, liberal broad, you said make it make sense, no? That implies it doesn't make sense to you. I'm asking, what about it doesn't make sense? What I gather is you feel you should be making more because of your bachelor's degree and education than the person working at the gas station. Or am I misunderstanding? The stupid liberal broad says, correct, that people who go to college to get better paying jobs make the same amount or less than people without any education. Make it make sense is a euphemism, by the way. So now she's throwing shots, right? She's putting her goddamn bachelor's degree at work with her fucking fancy dancy vocab. That's a euphemism, by the way. And me, I says, well, stupid liberal broad, what's a euphemism? I'm just a dumb, uneducated truck driver who makes considerably more than $19 an hour. Stupid, dumb liberal broad, a lot of people were told to go to college to get a higher paying job. They blindly followed without doing any due diligence. When the reality is, that's not how it works. What it actually did was give a generation a sense of false entitlement. Oh, hold on here. A whopping debt and an elitist attitude who now have nothing to rely on other than being pretentious, jealous, and rude towards people they feel they should be doing better than financially. Just my 2 cents. Again, just a dumb, uneducated truck driver. She didn't respond. I followed it up with the kill blow. And I'm paraphrasing the kill blow because I don't actually have that because she took the post down before I could get the goddamn screenshot. But the kill blow, the kill shot was a lot of people don't understand that going to college doesn't automatically guarantee you higher paying wages. What it does is it fast tracks you to a higher paying wage. Hence, if I get a bachelor's or a master's, I can go into a field having only 3 years experience in that field with that diploma, or excuse me, with that degree, as opposed to somebody who's been in that field for 10 years, right? It fast tracks you. That's all it does. It doesn't necessarily mean that, boom, you're coming right out of college and making bread. That is not how it works. At the end of the day, you still got to get up in that goddamn saddle and earn your fucking keep. And if you're still not making more than a gas station attendant, well, guess what? You picked the wrong you picked the wrong degree, baby. Not my fault. You should have did some due diligence. You should have talked to some people. You should have did some research. You should have took suggestions and saw what careers were going to be most in demand in the next 10 to 15 years. Thankfully, I got people in my corner, and I've always had people in my corner who always told me, get a job that will never, ever go out of style. Well, what do you mean by that? Well, nursing, okay, doctors, okay, CNAs, drivers, logistics, construction, carpentry, plumbing, electricity, welding. Yeah, blue collar jobs, workforce, right? They're never going to go out of style. Even when I've had people say, oh, well, when AI takes over, you're going to be out of a job. Dude, that ain't happening anytime soon. And when it does happen, I won't be out of a job. The landscape is just going to change. You know, trucks, cars, yeah, they might drive themselves, but you're still going to need a conductor. Like, you're still going to need people that conduct it. Like, that's never going to go out of style. And if by chance it does, then I can always go into dispatching. I can go into management, shipping, receiving. There's always going to be a need. The world is far too large for that to happen anytime soon. We don't even have self-driving cars yet that don't run into Trump Plaza and explode. Okay? Go fuck yourself. So to the stupid, dumb, liberal broad that popped off and tried talking shit, I applaud you for taking that post down. I applaud you. Hopefully, my truth torpedoes, my truth nukums. Dude, that's the new name, Pd PopOff, Truth Nukem. Hopefully, I humbled your shit a little bit. Because like I said, I'm just a dumb, uneducated truck driver. I'm just a dumb, uneducated truck driver. But I make more than I make more than $19 an hour. I don't live rich, not by any means. I'm not saying I'm fucking filthy rich. But you know what? I am able to buy my daughter, Shania, her new goddamn iPhone. Cash money paid as a graduation gift. Don't be retarded on it. I am able to try to drop 2 G's, which isn't a lot, on a familial vacation to the beach. I am able to pay rent. I am able to pay bills. I am able to have a reliable vehicle. I am able to take care of credit cards. I am able to pay off debts. And it's not because I have a highfalutin degree that pays me $50, $60, $70 an hour that I think I'm entitled to. No. No. I ain't going to tell you how much I make, but it's above 20 and it's below 40, bitch. No. It's called listening and learning and having an open mind and being diligent, having discipline, listening to other people's advice. I don't play the stocks. I don't do the crypto. Been there, done that. Gives me a fucking headache. Don't give a shit. So yeah, you might could learn something from us uneducated truck drivers that got more worldly experience than our goddamn pinky toe. And what? Hey, more worldly experience in one pubic hair than you have had in your entire life. And the shameful thing is we're the same age. Wisdom doesn't necessarily come with age. You understand? It comes from experiences. And like I told you guys in the beginning, man, I've been all over this damn world almost. I done seen some shit and I done heard some shit. Appreciate you guys tuning in. This has been another episode of Poppin' Off. Hey, if you guys are into retarded content, like stupid videos, gross videos, mildly racist or sexist videos, stupid memes, funny shit. If you don't take life too goddamn serious, make sure you send me a follow. I'm on the Tik Toks. I'm on the Mark Zucker books. I'm on the X, aka the Twitters. I'm on what else am I on here? I'm on the Instagrams. I'm on the Clapper, and I'm definitely on the YouTubes. So make sure you fucking like and subscribe. If not, off you go. Fuck you. Off you got. Hey, off you go, dude.